listen, we're just going to first and foremost, we got to kick it off with some news, some personal updates. LuBug has been drafted, okay? It's we got the letter in the mail this week. We read it 3 times. We sent it to the lawyers. We got it figured out. It is an official draft letter due to his age and current mental and physical condition. He is a little overweight, but they said they'll fix that in basic training. LuBug has been drafted. So basically, first of all, one, we couldn't be more proud of the little guy. So he's going to go and, defend this country and fight for our freedoms. And 2, we kind of had questions like, what's he going to do? Is he going to sniff for drugs? He's really only good at like sniffing out like Cheerios and like potato chips. And they're like, yeah, we'll train his nose. Like, I'm like, hey, well, you know what? Every time I try to smoke weed with LuBug, I blow it in his face and he runs away. Like it's like the devil's lettuce or something, And so, he doesn't like, so I mean, he'll definitely be deterred. So if he doesn't sniff something, it's probably because there is drugs in there. So you could turn him into a drug sniffer. They said, no, Levi, Mr. McCurdy, what we do now, especially for the dogs like LuBug. And I said, what's that supposed to mean? And he completely skipped over, ignored my question. He said, what we do now is basically we take LuBug into combat. He's going to, he's going to pair, he's going to cling with a human. We're going to introduce him to some of our soldiers, okay, some of our combat members. And then once he finds his new best friend, unfortunately, I'm sorry, it's not you anymore. I started crying instantly. Then he'll then take LuBug into the active war zone with him. And if and when they reach a level 4 or level 5 emergency, and you can't get any higher than that, like level 5 is like, we've got Osama Baghdadi in our sights. Like, we're about to take the shot, Mr. President, in the Situation Room. What's the order? And then Trump goes, take him out. And then boom, it's done. Like, that's a level 5 situation. If they feel it necessary, what they'll then do is they'll toss LuBug at the enemy. And the enemy, of course, will be forced to, catch him. LuBug's pretty heavy, so, like, they'll naturally catch him because he's adorable and, like, a flying Frenchie. Like, how could you not? And so they'll catch him, and in the meantime, the U.S. commander will trigger the bomb on LuBug's vest. And then, of course, just essentially LuBug making the ultimate sacrifice, fighting for our freedoms and keeping this country safe so you can sleep safe and sound at nighttime. You know what I'm saying? So LuBug, he's packing. He's packing right now for basic training. He's getting ready for his time in Virginia and then inevitably overseas. I think, where's he at? Do we have footage of LuBug? There he is. LuBug, he's getting ready. He's ready to go. He said he's ready for basic training and he's ready to go. He's ready to become part of the United States Marine. I think they're putting him in the Marines, I think. I think the Marines are the ones that are going to take him into combat. And so they're going to tune him up. You know what I mean? Hoorah, LuBug is probably what they're going to start yelling. Like when Marines see each other, they're probably going to like change and rebrand the whole hoorah thing to LuBug. And so when Marines see each other now in like 2025, after LuBug makes the ultimate sacrifice, either in Israel or the Ukraine, because that's where we'll inevitably end up, so over there, then they'll say LuBug when they pass each other on the street. So it's the ultimate sacrifice. LuBug got drafted, and that's where we're at in this country. It's where we're at. They said, well, we can't take the boy. He's got the tism, and I'm too old. And Megs has 19 different prescription drugs in the cabinet that she has to take every day. So they're definitely not taking her. So, they said, well, we got to take LuBug. So he got drafted, and that's where we're at.